Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, my
and
pleasure.
Congratulations on your amazing film and so wonderful. And this is great to be in the Batcave.
Thanks. Yeah, it's cool, right? They did a really good job.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to stay here forever.
It's a permanent installation.
Ooh.
Yeah, paid for by the British government from all the royalties from the James Bond films.
Of course.
That they enjoy, because he's real.
Yeah, this could be
A lot
the
of people
next
know
Bond.
that. Yeah.
You could just be the next Bond, and then you could be Batman, but also Bond at the
There's
same
this
time.
crazy rumor that's been going around since I've been in London that I'm being considered as the new Bond because I'm Canadian, part of the Commonwealth. And I'm like, guys, I don't want to do it. Thank you. I'm kind of busy. Baseball season's coming up and whatever with the kids and stuff. But they're like, oh, you should do it. So I don't know. I'm gonna ring up the Queen and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's what happens to any actor who like steps foot in London. It's like they're immediately considered for Bond.
Everybody wants me for Bond. And I don't know who started the rumor, but it's now catching on like crazy. It's been going around this set all day, and everybody's been pointing fingers at each other.
But anyways, going back to Batman.
Batman,
I mean,
yeah.
Batman, like probably the most popular superhero that there is. I mean, why do you think that is?
Well, because Batman's like the James Bond of Gotham. I've never said that before.
It was.
I think that people, Batman's been around a long time, and people, and there have been so many different iterations of him, but people like him because his story is pretty great and kind of tragic in a way. His parents, were killed in front of him as a child, and so he was orphaned very young and raised by a butler. He was the original poor little rich kid, and he sort of vowed to spend the rest of his life as a vigilante and fighting crime, and he used his vast wealth for good. And there's something about that. There's almost a kind of a Robin Hood quality to it that people, I think, really were able to sort of latch on to.
Yeah, and it must be interesting doing Batman kind of as a comedy. What was it for you, like having to balance that very kind of like quite sweet and also the comedy side of it and trying to find the,
Well, I think that we found early on in the Lego movie that he's a guy who takes himself very seriously, like all the superheroes do. And we were able to kind of look back over the different Batman over the years and say like, hey, this is pretty funny that he does this, or it's pretty funny, he talks in this voice that's like very serious. But imagine him going through his day-to-day routine. He's trying to program his, computer or whatever he's doing and figure out the inputs on his television, heat up his food for dinner, all those kinds of things in that voice. It's pretty funny to us. And so that was good. And also like the idea of this guy who's got this very serious sort of persona. What is going on underneath the cowl and underneath the suit? Where is his heart? Why is he so upset? Why did he get to this place? And kind of investigating that. Yeah,
and just to finish off, if you could take one gadget from Batman's entire Batcave and just take it home and use it for yourself, what would you pick?
I'd probably take, now the Scuttler, which he keeps here at the Batcave, which is this machine that he can drive and also it can climb. But ultimately, I think the simplest one, which is the Batarang, because he really is such a multi-purpose tool.
Yeah.
And a lot of people accuse me of being the same.
Excellent, great. Thank you so much. Thank you.